Hi, my name is Kalie Wolfe. I'm from Rivals. Well, originally we were going to name ourselves Dreamer, which every single day of my life I thank myself that we did not name ourselves that because it's so cheesy. But actually originally we were Rivals spelled out completely. And then we ended up getting a cease and desist letter from someone who actually had the name. And we were like, oh shit. So we changed it and I was like, well, how do we keep our name without changing it? So we just pulled the vowels out and we were like, all right, I guess we'll be one of those bands. So here we are, where we have no vowels. Back when I was like 17 years old, I went on tour with my current guitar player, Mickett, and I was doing photography and video for them. And at the time he had heard me sing, and you know, fast forward a few years, and he ended up leaving his old band, The Collected, and was like, hey, well, I have some music and I know you can sing and I'd like to just see where it goes. So we ended up writing a song together, which I don't even think you can find on the internet anymore, it's gone. And we just kind of filmed from that point and just went from there and just wrote an entire EP, and then kind of like floated for a little bit, and yeah, got Justin, and then Seb, and now we have Christian. I don't know, they kind of range. A lot of Hunted is, Pyramid's about self-doubt, Paper Trails is about, you know, falling in love with somebody who doesn't technically exist yet. Hunted is about kind of fighting your inner demons, I guess is the best way to say that. This Water Seems Shallow is about an old friend of mine. Well, I guess we're technically friends again, so that doesn't. But it was about an old friend who, you know, kind of fucked me over. And then, Nails is just about success and people saying they're gonna help and just don't, and just avoiding me. And then I think there's one more. I'm missing one. Oh, it's the Open Road. It's about family, and yeah, it's about my family. Just trying to get them to realize that music is not as bad and not as terrible as they keep thinking. Well, our new record is very different from our current EP. That's all I can say. I can't say too much about it because, you know, it's unreleased and we're trying to keep it down low, but it's very different. It's a lot harder, heavier, and darker. You know, we took the songs that most people like the most and just wrote something along the lines of that. We actually haven't changed our set. Like, it's been the same set since we released our EP, like May of like, not even this, like last year, like the year before that. Like, it's been a long time since we released anything new. So it's pretty much been always the same. It has not really changed until actually today. We added in Pyramid, which we've never done live ever. So this is the first time we've ever done it. So that's gonna be interesting, and I'm curious to see how this goes. And then we also are putting in our cover Heathens, which I'm super stoked about because 21 Pilots is freaking awesome, and we made it so much more high energy, and I'm super stoked about it. So I'm excited to add it in and kind of do it live for everyone. So check it out. I'm really, well, not just me, my entire band is huge on Bring Me the Horizon. From, you know, obviously not their like super old metal shit, but like when they started to change, in This Is the Hell, or what, There's Hell, sorry.
Yeah.
This Is Hell. The fuck? From that record and on, like we've been really, really big on them. And, you know, Sempiternal, obviously, one of the best records to us. Like, we listen to that record all the time on tour. Like, it's constantly on. And then their new one, even on top of that, it's very different, but it's still really good. So we're super stoked on that. And then, to me, The Neighborhood, their new record it's like barely got promotion, but it was so good. And I feel like most people didn't even know it's out. Go listen to it. So freaking good. Go. Bad Seed Rising. Go check them out. They're super young, girl-fronted, like post-hardcore, I think. They're fantastic. They were just on Warped Tour actually, and they're so good. And if you don't go check them out, you're crazy. They're so strong, and they just literally just released a record, and you should go buy it because it's first week, and they make money, and it gets them good tours, so go do it. I'm gonna go ahead and say we just lost our van. Our transmission blew. We spent 5 days in Virginia, or 6 days actually. Literally we're supposed to spend 5 days, and then the people who drove from Los Angeles to Virginia to come get us in our trailer, like 30 miles away, ran something over, blew both tires, and we had to wait an entire night to get that car fixed. So we had to stay in Virginia an extra night on top of everything. And we weren't even in like a good part of Virginia. We were in the middle of nowhere, like off a truck stop, like staying in some random hotel. The only thing that was near was like this really awesome buffet that was on Travel Channel, and then like, which was really good, by the way. It was as good as Travel Channel said. And that was about it. They're like, really, there was nothing. It was like one gas station, 2 hotels, oh, and some random Mexican restaurant that had the most fire sauce. But yeah, they came and got us, drove us all back. Now we're vanless, and we're trying to obviously fix that. But we're fine. We're, you know, still a band, so that's good, because a lot of people end up breaking up after something like that. So don't buy a shitty band. Do yourself a favor and go spend an extra couple $1,000s, and one, don't buy a 12 passenger. Do yourself a favor and buy a 15 pass. That extra row is such a big deal, especially if you bring a crew member and there's 5 of you plus a crew member. That extra spot means someone's not sleeping in the front seat, which is a bit, if you've ever slept in a front seat of a van, it's awful. There's no leg room. Also, bring your own food. That's a huge one. Fast food gets boring really fast, and it's really bad for you. Bring your own food. This is not even how to tour. This is just touring. I'm not even answering the question. If you do DIY tour and you do book it on your own, make sure they're actually confirmed. And if you do show up to a venue or whatever, make sure you call the promoter 3 days in advance and be like, hey, I just want to make sure the show's happening, so you don't drive out of the way to go to a show that's not even existing. Like, that's a huge one. Luckily, our last tour was self-booked, and I think 1 show got canceled, and I called the venue, and the venue still put the show on for when we actually lost money, which kind of sucked. But the show still happened, and we still made some fans, and it was still a good time. So next time we're up there, hopefully, it will be a little bit better. Prepare to be poor. Just throwing that out there. Like, if you want it bad enough and you think that you have the opportunity or the ability to do it, just realize that you're gonna be poor. If you really care about it, you'll dump every single dime that you have into it, and be prepared. You might be homeless at a couple points in your life, especially if you don't have any backing from family or anything. So just prepare to be poor. I don't remember, but it was either NSYNC or Hillary Duff, because I either bought them at the same time, or my mom did. Obviously, I was way younger, because CDs kind of disappeared when I was like 10. I mean, they still exist, but iTunes popped up, and that was kind of the end of the CD. But it was either NSYNC or Hillary Duff's record, which, by the way, the Hillary Duff record, I'm gonna tell you a little embarrassing story about like 7-year-old Kalie. Okay. I used to put headphones on, like with my little Walkman. You guys remember those little CDs with the little fucking skinny headphones with little squishies? Those things sucked. She had a song about like rain, there was like a rain song. I don't remember specifically because it's been forever since I've heard that record. But I remember it being fire because I was 7, but whatever. And I used to go out in the rain, whatever the rare times that it rained in California. I just used to stand out there and listen to that song and be like, that was little mini me. Somebody commented on one of our things and was like, you should probably sing a little bit more feminine. So I tweeted, and I put in quotes, you should sing lighter and more feminine. And I followed up with it saying, okay, well, you can suck my balls. You can. I don't want to sing feminine. There's a reason I sing the way I want to sing, and it's because I want to sing like that. If you don't like it, don't fucking listen to it. I actually sing really low. I'm actually in a lower register than a lot of dudes in fucking rock. Tillian sings higher than me. The dude from Pierce the Veil sings technically higher than me. Yeah. Sleeping with, Kellen Quinn sings higher than me. Like, there's, Anthony Green sings higher than me. Yeah. So don't tell me to sing more feminine. Like, fuck you. No one's telling them to sing more manly. No one ever fucking says that.
It's true.
And it's stupid, and I'm just sick. I'm just so tired of like, don't tell, like, no. Because right now there's so little females in rock music that at this point we're setting the standard. I can do what I want. I can do whatever, like just like the males can. You want to sing high, go sing high. You want to sing low, go sing low. But no one ever says, why are you singing so low? Why are you singing so high? It's like, why can't I just do what I want to do? If you don't like it, find another artist you might like. And I'm not really worried about like, okay, like, don't get me wrong, I would love to have everyone be my fan, but I understand that not everyone's gonna like me. Not everyone's gonna like our music, and I get that. You can hate it all you want, and even like all of our videos, if you go through them and you look at them and you look at the comments and someone says, I'm not a huge fan of this, I'll always comment back and just say, hey, thanks for listening regardless. Like, either way, you took the time to go check out a band that you don't know, you've never even heard of, and that's how bands get big. That's how bands eventually find people, because either whether you like it or not, you took the time to listen to it, and just because you might not like that specific song doesn't mean down the road you won't like something else. Shit, you know how many people hated Bring Me the Horizon when they were screaming?
Yep.
A lot of people. They changed their sound, and all those people who hated them like him now. Same thing with Justin Bieber. People hated him, and look at him now. Everyone loves him. Not everyone, but a lot of people love him. He changes music. Some people like it, some people don't, and who cares? I'm excited to see that females are finally stepping out of their comfort zone and doing things that, even though they do get criticized for it, that they're actually taking time and learning things that they want to learn and not letting anyone stop them. And I think that's probably what I would say to anyone is, don't let anyone's words stop you. As females, like, you can do anything you want. Literally anything. If you want to be a pilot, be a pilot. If you want to, you know, tour the world and do photography, do it. Do what you want to do, and don't ever let anyone tell you that you can't do it, because I guarantee you, you can. I guarantee it. Don't let money stop you. Don't let anything stop you. If you want to do it, you'll do it, and you'll find a way to do it. And just be you. Don't listen to things that people say, because there's a lot of negativity in the world, and a million people will tell you that you can't do it, and I guarantee you fucking can. Do it. And do it hard. Do it so hard. And don't stop. I want you to show up all the boys. Yeah, show up all the boys. Show them, anytime a boy tells you that you can't do something, you prove him wrong. You prove him fucking wrong. Do you. Don't quit. Work hard. Have fun. You got a whole life ahead of you. Have fun. That's the biggest one. Definitely. Have fun. I'm gonna just keep repeating it. Have fun. Kalie Wolfe from Rivals. You can find our music on iTunes, Spotify, Apple Music, Google something. I don't even know what it is. Amazon something. I don't even know what they're called. Everything is we are RVLS. All of our links. So thank you guys so much, and it's been fun talking.